Hi and welcome to Vicky's Precious Petals. Now today we are going to do some more designs and we're going to do some writing. So just so you know, if the vinyl that you're using has this on the back of it, okay, it is not heat press paper. That's a permanent premium vinyl, so it goes on differently. We'll cover these later, okay? So if you got that, don't do this. Just get rid of that out of the road. So what we have here is some very nice in your face bling, okay, and it's heat press vinyl. So on here I have another canvas bag, and I'm going to do some patterns in here with a bit of writing. So 15, maybe 14, and we'll do some writing over here. So it's 13, so I'm thinking we'll measure up, but I might use the paper this way instead of this way, because that gives me 30. Yep. Okay, rightio. So first of all, we're going to import our dog. And the reason I keep doing dogs is because they sell well. So I'm hitting the upload button. Now I looked up how I zoomed in on this. Bear with me. Control. I think this should work. Yeah, no, it says you zoom in. Here. Anyway, we're clicking on the upload button. Then I'm going to, it's not an image I've done before, so I'm going to import an image on browse, upload a file. So I was looking at these earlier, but I need the SVG files. And I wrote down what I wanted, did I? It was a Jack Russell. I'm just doing it by memory. There's that one. So open it and have a look. Yep, that'll do. There's not a great deal of weeding in this one, which is really good. So we want to upload, click on continue. I'm just adding it to this Jack Russell Terrier. Upload. Oh, and there he is. So let me just move that over there. And I'm just getting the corner here. It doesn't zoom in. I'll work that out so I can, so you can see a bit clearer. So it's still too big for me. Go over here. Now I'm looking at the measurements on the top here. So that's 10 centimeters, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, just on 18. Down here it says, because there's this little bit here, that's so you're not right on the edge, it's 1755. Right, so that's the width, which is way too wide for what I want to do. Yeah. So I can look up here on the size, and now I'm down to about 14. As in width. Yep. So you can see on here where I'm going to run into a little bit of trouble trying to press. So I'm going to have to get the iron out to this one so I can get in here, if that's making sense. Because if I try to use the press, it's going to hold up on this side unless I stack it with something. So I don't want to be too far into that corner. So 14, come in a little bit more. Is 13 roughly by 10 high. 10's not much. Plenty of room there for the 10. Yep. So I'm just gonna make this a bit even. 13, and we're pretty good. Now I want to do some words, so we're going over here to the text box. Now up here, your operation, basic cut. Okay, so that's all we're looking at. The text is just here, and we can click on it. What am I? Let's take that back. So I'm just typing in the box. Now, that is just some standard block lettering, but let's say, get on here. See how I've just, I'll do that again, I just clicked on it, held down the, sorry, my mouse is off the keyboard. So I did a left click, hold it down, and moved it up. Okay, what's going on now? Oh, come on. Yeah, there we are. So, I'm not real keen on that sort of print. Now we can go over here to the font, and all different fonts come up. Now if this is the first time you've done this, don't use this tiny little writing here. You'll be weeding and you'll pull off little bits so easily. Like in this bit here, you'll lose the eye, you lose the dots on the eyes, and oh yeah, not for beginners. So we're going to find something that's a little bit more, that's where we were. So there's a whole lot you can choose from. Now let's see what this one looks like. If I make it a bit smaller. Why isn't that going up? What is going on? There we go. Now on this side here, I have got I'm going to have less room because of this. I mean, I could come down here, but I think it'll be easier if it's just in there. So I've got about 10 centimetres, so that's too high. Yep. And what width have I got? 10. I can go a little bit wider, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm unclicking where it's locked up here. So I locked it, and I'm going to go a little bit wider, only because it's going to make it that bit easier to weed. I'm just going to move this dog down a little bit. Just checking 13 by 12. And that is too big. That must have all moved on me when I don't know what I did then. Okay. might be able to get away with a little bit. Got plenty of room widthwise. But my sheet, this is where you got to do a double check. So if I put it in A4 way, it's not wide enough. Okay, so I don't know what's happening with this video thing. It's all gone weird and wonderful. Then the thing looks like we've stalled. There's my screen gone. Where's that gone there? Okay, so sorry guys, I have lost sound and now I am trying to do recording a voiceover, which doesn't seem to be working. Sorry, I've had to change microphones. I don't know if it's a microphone, it's me, whatever's happening. Anyway, let's see what goes on. So we're up to where I had to save the project here so I could move on. So I've just gone in, saved the project. Alright, then I have clicked continue, but see how it split sheets? So I've got two. So I've had to cancel there. You just cancel and you go back. So then you hold the shift key down, press on the dog and click on the wording at the same time. Then down in the bottom right hand corner you just click combine or attach, whichever, doesn't matter. And then you can click continue or make. I think it's make up in the right hand top corner. So you can continue on from there. Right, so now I have both things going the right way on the machine, on the board. So I have the writing on there and the dog together so we're not wasting materials. Then we've just moved to the next continue part. And I'm just waiting for the machine to catch up with me. Moving on, coming on. Yep, it's having a think. Right, okay. So here we need to click. I'm just waiting for it to come up. Click the mirror, which will happen in a minute. Come on, Vic, what are you doing? I think I was waiting for the machine. Okay, so here I need to choose what material I'm going to use. You can get a full download happen if you want, but these are just the things that I use all the time, so they just come up continually for me. So I'm just going to click on the holographic one, which is the first one. There we go. I'll just click that one. I've clicked the mirror, so my writing is going to be correct. I've actually loaded the board and put it in the Cricut. So we're just waiting to move on. I think you're all about to get seasick here in a minute. We'll just see. This is where I move the camera around. I've got to get a better camera as well. So just here. Now just note that you have the dull side up and the shiny side down. Okay, and I like to put a little bit of tape on the top corners. Just saves, because sometimes it'll pick up and they'll roll around your rollers. So it's with this shiny type material. So I don't have to worry when I'm using cardboard or paper or whatever there. But just these sort of heat vinyls, I just find it's better. So we've hit the go button, and now we've just got the how it comes up, and it gives you a time down. Okay, so I've stopped, paused there. So now I'm going to get the dog and the wording out of the machine, and I'm going to weed them. Let's see what I'm doing here. Sorry about this, guys. This drives me insane when things don't go according to plan. I've been doing this for a couple of hours now. Oh, and I just showed you I bought a few new tools, which was actually for diamond painting, and but I thought they might be handy for doing the weeding. So we'll just see if this is all going to work. Okie dokie, so what we've got here now is I've already weeded the dog, and I've just got the wording to do. And sometimes these things I'm a bit worn down this afternoon with things not going according to plan, and I think my poor old headphones have died, so I'll very carefully, hopefully, just see, this is where sometimes I've gone too fast and we're missing the dog. I wonder if this will let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. No. So when I lift this up, the O out of the dog has moved. So I'm just going to very carefully, there's another letter. This is frustrating when this happens. I've got to turn this upside down so I'm close on it. So I've just put an extra light on. I know it's a bit flashy on you there for a minute. So I just want to, which letter am I missing? Here. That one. This one. Oh, this is just going to be a nightmare. Sometimes I think it's easier if you just do it again. Right. So I'll just turn this light off now so you can see what I'm doing. Spin this back around. So I've just, the D's in the correct spot. The O, oh come on. Right, so we've got the word dog, but it's not quite lined up properly, but sometimes if you try to move them around too much, okay. Right. Okay, I've just realised that I've gone dog leave paw prints instead of dogs leave paw prints. Yeah, on your heart. So I'm actually going to do that again. So I'm not even going to bother trying to weed this. I'm just going to leave it. And I'll do that bit again. But this dog is right to go, but I want the wording at the same time. Okay, guys. So, and then we just press it. Now, the last video I did on the Cricut, we had all the pressing on there. I will be doing more at another later stage, but for now, I am a bit frustrated today. Thumbs up if you like this. I know it's a bit drawn out, went all crazy. We'll see how we go on the next one. Bye, guys.